My name is Zara and I was the youngest black belt in Europe when I was 7 years old. I'm now 20 years old, a fourth dan and run 4 classes a week, and I'm going to go into some detail about what it takes to be a black belt. When I tell people what I do, I usually get the same response. Wow, that's amazing. I better stay away from you then. With the occasional, you must be able to do a double backflip and land in a fighting position, or karate chop bits of wood, or my personal favourite, karate's shite, boxing's better. The idea that you have to be a fearsome fighter or be able to break bricks with your head prior to being considered a black belt is impressive, but false. The black belt is more about internal growth and discipline than it is about fearless fighting. And my mum always says, I've never had a board pick a fight with me, so why should I hit it? The discipline, indomitable spirit and perseverance, that is what it takes to make it from white belt to black belt, which is much more impressive to me than someone's ability to break boards. Most people can't stick with anything for just a few weeks, let alone 3 to 4 years of constant practice. And it's during this time that we learn that martial arts is really about self-improvement and not just self-defence. We begin to look past the belt and see the ideals of the black belt, such as honour, integrity, courtesy and discipline as the goals. As karate is not all about learning how to kick and punch, it is perfecting kata, it is teaching, it is healing, and most of all it is giving and gaining respect. That's why students who earn their black belts see it as the beginning of their training and not the end. The truth is that wearing a black belt doesn't mean anything if you aren't living and training like a black belt. But without the dedication, ideals and value of the black belt excellence, that belt is just a worthless piece of cloth. In fact, anyone who wanted could go on eBay, spend £30 and get a brand new black belt in the mail within a few days. So the next time you put your belt on, black belt or not, remember that the belt itself is meaningless unless the person wearing it gives it a meaning. And as the saying goes, a black belt is not something you wear, it's something you become.